What if you got stuck in quicksand for 24 hours? You might have heard many stories of people drowning in water. Have you ever heard about getting stuck in the quicksand? Well, hiking and trekking in mountainous areas are very adventurous and fun until you take the wrong step and land yourself in the quicksand. Back in 2019, a hiker was hiking along with his team, and guess what? He stumbled into the quicksand in a place near Utah in Zion National Park. He got sunk into the quicksand up to his knees and was stuck there for hours, but finally came out with an injured leg. This was for a little while. What do you think will happen if you get stuck in the quicksand for 24 hours? Would you sink completely? Would you die due to suffocation or cold? Or would you be lucky enough to survive? All these questions popping up in your minds would be answered in this video. What if you get stuck in quicksand for 24 hours? Do you think it's thrilling? Well, for more thrill, you are supposed to watch the video till the end. But before getting started, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. Let's get on. Drowning in the quicksand is a favorite topic of Hollywood movies, and you will get to see it very commonly in 90s movies. There was a time when the silver screen was flooded with movies related to quicksand. Although the image of quicksand is very deadly and dangerous, it is not as dangerous as we see it in the movies. But it does exist, and it is a real phenomenon. You will find quicksand most commonly in areas such as beaches, marshes, forests, and mangroves. You need to know that if sand becomes saturated with water, then it can become quicksand and texture enormous and become very soft. The texture and composition of quicksand are so loose that it cannot handle any harsh vibrations such as the landing of the human foot. The water that penetrates the sand turns it into thick liquid mud that can collapse under any moving weight. After this, it can re-solidify and trap whatever it has inside it. Unlike the normal mud structure, this quicksand always appears or looks as solid when you give it a first glance. But if anybody, human or animal, tries to step onto it, then the ground liquefies under his feet within no time. You will never die after getting stuck into the quicksand, and this is a very rare phenomenon. But still, you need to know that it is not very easy to get out of it. You must be having a question in your mind. If this structure becomes less viscous as we struggle, then why is it not easy for human beings to escape out of it? Well, the reason behind this is that after the initial liquefaction of this structure, the viscosity of quicksand appears to increase. The main reason behind this increase in viscosity is just because of the formation of the sand sediment, which has a higher viscosity, and it is very difficult to move this structure. You need to know that it is very important to introduce water into this sand sediment, which may help to loosen it. According to some rough estimates, the force required for pulling your foot out of this structure at a speed of centimeters per second would be similar to the force required to lift a medium-sized car. You will never lose your life after getting stuck into this structure, but some conditions might cause difficulty for you. Moreover, if you are stranded in quicksand, then you may die because of hypothermia, especially in extremely cold weather. In addition to this, if you are stranded in a place such as a forest or marshes, then there are chances that wild animals such as scavengers might attack you. If you somehow got stuck in the quicksand, then you should do certain things to avoid any awful circumstances. It is recommended by the experts to remove any kind of excess weight that you are having with you while you are sinking in the quicksand, because it can cause you to sink deeper and deeper. In this case, You should throw your backpacks aside and also take off your shoes if possible. You should remove clothing such as heavy jackets or scarves if you are wearing any. This is how you can make yourself lighter, and in this case, it will be easy for you to extract yourself out from the quicksand. Don't allow yourself to sink too deep, and for this, all you have to do is to take a few steps backward and find the ground. Always keep in mind that it is not recommended to take large footsteps because you will get trapped by intense pedaling and you would not be able to get out of it. Another thing that you should always keep in mind if you are trapped in quicksand is that keep your head above water, which means that you are supposed to keep your arms and head above the surface of quicksand all the time, or otherwise there are chances of you to get suffocated, which may also lead to death. In case you are having a trekking pole with you, then this is the perfect time to make its use. All you have to do is to lay flat on the surface of the quicksand and then lower your back onto it. In this way, you will be able to stabilize while you are trying to free your legs. Also, remember to take deep breaths because this will promote calmness and will improve balance also. A few things that are recommended for you that you should not do while you are stuck in the quicksand are that you should not panic. Unlike a movie scene, you will never get trapped in the quicksand fully. However, if you keep yourself calm and don't panic in the situation, then you can make the escaping process very easy for yourself. In addition to this, don't try to float out on your stomach. The main reason behind this is that there are chances of you getting your head stuck below the quicksand. If you find any kind of support near you, such as a hanging rope or branch of a tree, then hold it tightly and make sure that you take the support of that hanging material, which will surely help you to get out of the quicksand. It is always recommended to work carefully whenever you are traveling to places like this. Taking some precautionary measures on time can help you to save yourself and your life. This was all for today's video. Hope you liked it. What would you do if you ever got stuck in quicksand? Mention this in the comments section below. Don't forget to ring the notification bell for more updates and videos. Thanks for watching.